Hello, my people. How on a day? Welcome back to Convo Unplugged. Today, we go outside small. We fly from Finland, come Germany. You know, we day indoor today. You know, be outside today. We day. You go, hey, hello, my people. No, we day Germany. This program is sponsored by NYB Multimedia. You know, we have a very special guest in the building. So come back. We start the interview then. We ask some questions.
This is Convo Unplugged.
Newton.
Posse G's.
Welcome to Convo Unplugged.
Thank you.
Charlie, how be?
Everything nice, Posse.
Charlie, I hear from you, Che. I see you a long time.
I'll be, say, why you busy?
Hey.
Nah, we thank God so sad why there was
yes.
Mom say, Posse, I mean, to
Finland.
by Juma, so, busy.
Last time I met here 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yes.
I'm doing 2 years, girl.
Nah, 5 years.
Time runs
2021, yes.
Time
My
is
first
really
time in
running.
Germany.
Wow.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
Nice having you here once again.
Charlie. Mate. Charles, who is Newton? Say, can Newton, Martin Newton. Who be Newton?
Basically, Newton is my, is my stage name, and it's not just basically just an artist name. It goes beyond just a name. It's a transformation, and Newton is a mouthpiece of the people in the diaspora. I'm a mouthpiece for the people. And then I am for the people as well. I speak for the people. So the thing is, me being an immigrant, coming from, an African diaspora to the European side, migration has taught me a lot of struggles in life, exposed me to, discrimination and a whole lot. And my mission is to turn all these experiences into music to affect people's life, positively. Yeah, so basically that is what Newton is about.
Wow.
So it goes beyond just a name.
Oh, nice. So what be your vision? Like, every artist has vision. Aside you being a musician, making a hit, and people enjoying your music. What's your mission?
Yeah, it's a good question. The mission goes beyond just, making music. Music is just, the starting point. One of the mission is just to bring people together. I want to make my music affect people and even change the way they think about their life through the experiences, because me being here and somebody also maybe born from here is also living in Ghana. Yeah. We are all the same, because the life they were facing here is not the same thing they are going to experience in Ghana.
That's true.
So I am the mouthpiece of people in the diaspora. It doesn't matter wherever you find yourself. If you are not in your country, then I'm a mouthpiece for you. All the experiences that I'm having, I'm just, turning them into music so that they can affect people's life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. The first time I come Germany, you guys can meet me for airport.
Yeah.
Charlie, the way that you dress. Say, hey, Charlie.
Me mantle, no.
Yes, man.
As he say, they be help with something say, Charlie, your mantle, me say, but you feeling
I don't see
Highlander, no.
Who say now follow me? Well,
yeah.
Charlie, who be this crowd?
Who be this crowd?
What they make you different from other artists in Europe?
What they make Newton different from the other artists, we say. I've realized one thing, that everybody in this industry, almost 90% of the people are copying trends. But I just want to stay original. I just want to be a creator. I want to create my voice to influence and make people follow what not that I'm teaching. I want to set up something that could affect people in a positive way that people will rather begin to follow up what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what makes me different from other artists. I don't do things to, favor algorithms and all those things.
Oh.
I just want to stay original. And then, if people see me, they should see that guy who came to stand for the truth and not just to, just put words together, chase how sweet the melodies are going to be and all that. Everything about me, I'm about originality.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, Charlie.
And you see that,
Newton.
Posse G's.
So how do you see yourself? Like an entertainer alone or the culture? What do you represent? When you go show, you put on kente or you put on your culture, traditional wear to show people, say, oh, you're from this tribe, you're from this tribe. How you control that? How you want make people see you?
Okay. My brand right now be say I be gentle badness, I grew up from the mission house. Me Martina sorry for a fee. Me ne sofonete bompire humachi and all that. But then me pia na me dia grown so street. Street for pano. I did there. I'm from mission house. See me was some mixtures in me. Just say I'm cool. Although street nenye bibia na wawa, yeah, I learned something from there and I learned something from Asorifi. That is my calmness. But then I wawa bones na street the ene kaka de APM. So me enyunu ene eshe together. And then if I pull up, African stuff yeshe. And by Europeans, so we have the way they dress, they have their culture. So for me not to sound too, African, or for me not to sound too European, I have to combine the two together. So I'm learning the both. I put them together so that it creates another different thing. Okay. So that is how I carry myself. Sometimes in our bones a shirt. Normally be our best shirt their both shoot. Make me aside their shake cap. You understand? I just do what I feel like doing.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so if you watch me today, you watch Convo Unplugged. Today we did Germany. And we did Hamburg. Precise.
I think I skipped one of the question. Like, do I see myself as an entertainer alone or yeah? The thing is, my goal is to be able to entertain my people. You understand? But then entertaining is not just that alone. That is the one of the first stages in the direction that I'm moving. So entertaining is the first stage, but it goes way beyond that. And as time goes on, people will understand, or I'm going to unfold it, or they will know with time. Yeah.
This is Convo Unplugged.
If it be the first time you watch Convo Unplugged, subscribe. Today we did Germany, we did Hamburg. And this show is sponsored by NYB Multimedia Production. If you need any service about multimedia production, you go contact NYB Production. They do live, anything, podcasts, Christian coverage, yeah, like shows and everything. If you need most thing for Germany here, for Hamburg, just contact NYB Multimedia Productions. Yes, so we will continue. What you can understand about music way most upcoming artists know they understand?
Oh, that thing. Okay, damn, cry. One thing that maybe I think I've got to understand that most of them haven't got to understand here is like, you know, music is not just about, you know, you doing music and putting music out there, because there are a lot of people who are in the limelight already, and you could tell that somebody is deep underground. They are very, very good, but they are not even up to the level the person is. So the thing is, those people up there, they got to learn the business, knew that there has to be a strategy to run the thing up. And people, the other people who think it's just about making music, sweet music, and putting it out there, at the end of the day, at a point in time, they regret. But people who take it seriously as a business, at a point, you know, get things all together, and, you know, at the end of the day, it puts a smile on their faces. So music is not just about who can make the good music, but also it takes also who has a strategy to strategize how, you know, you put your works out there, and you have to have a plan. Yeah. And secondly, this goes to the artists inside the diaspora. On the Ghana, Betu Kwaya Baha, it's very hard for you to blow. And when you come here, I use myself as an example. When I came here, most of the artists know, you know, me who say, Oma Betima Kacho say, oh, Charlie, my masa had a support in here, saying here. I didn't listen. I just do. I did do my thing. Takashi, nama so live, nami namha, nami ube humu waha. By force. Now, people wait, then they talk some way at me, you know, like Omabet Pemasem. Because they can't say the guy was not joking.
Yeah.
He meant what he's doing. Now, they have developed love for the thing. And I'm really happy about that. That's why, first, no me waha obeba, ye kanyu masem kra, mitimiti say, oh, I had your obi niya or yenyu. But then it has got to this time, me ankasa, I'm very proud of myself in a way. Say, you come to Hamburg, our Ghanaian community, okanyum enhuasem, people doing secular music, obeti midin, up to 5 names. My name should be there, and I'm happy about that. That means, you know, I didn't listen. I tried to move. I'm not there yet, but you know, I'm grateful. Say, maybe this not how it was. But now I have seen a change, and I'm really grateful. And I thank everyone who is supporting me up to now. I love you all. Keep supporting Newton music. Yeah.
Yes. Newton.
Posse G's.
Yeah, sometimes I see some of your songs where you did release. Last time you did a tribute to
Daddy
Lumba.
Yeah.
It be like you have different catalogs in your music. Mm-hmm. Where some be spiritual, some be anthem, some be... How does spirituality affect music in your own perspective?
You know, before something go happen, then it happen for spiritual inside before you go see them for reality. Sometimes we feel a dream. Obe sorry na die bi na esi. Inti die be si we ni so no. It happen was spiritual. I want to happen. Mm-hmm. And spirituality is the reality. You understand? So when you get your inspiration spiritually, those songs hit differently. You understand? So most of my tunes, I get it that kind of way. But then I'm not going to disclose how it comes. Say yeah, daye, say meteona, ebia. I'm not going to disclose it because that's also my key. And, you know, yeah, I love doing spiritual music because sometimes it's the only key to enter people's hearts. Yes. You understand? For them to really understand you very well. Yeah. So that's the reason why sometimes, yeah, you get a spiritual side of me. Like this song, Debatable. I don't come, I don't show. Slow moves better than no motion. And you know, all of a sudden, my name is flying. I keep on ascending, I'm not lying. If I'm to tell you all the things I came to add up in this industry, hey man, it I go shock you. I'm always on key, but I'm not playing piano. I see them discriminating, but hey, I'm cool. You know, I said all these things before. Not in see, I had the feeling, but it's happening to me. You understand?
Yeah.
So that tells me that I'm not alone. You know, I have a mission, and I'm here to, you know, fulfill whatever I'm here to give. So they should watch out for me. Yeah.
So from 20 years now, if somebody hear your music or see you for street, what you want make people think about you? Like if you have the power to make people think positive or negative or anyhow they want to think about you, what you want make people think about you?
Oh, they just have to feel the originality of life. You know, that's what music is about. Like, that's what my mission is about. To not sugarcoat people, to not tell them lies, but to let them know how life is according to my experience, what I passed through. Maybe somebody might have been in the same shoes. They don't know how to, you know, go out of certain, you know, problems they are facing and all that. But maybe through my music, you could see me share a story which is, you know, equivalent to your own. You can get the key. You could try what I did. You know, it could also inspire you in a way. So when people see me in 20 years' time, by that 20 years' time, they will say, hey, this guy gave us the truth, nothing but the truth. He was original. He stood for what was right. And he never came to, you know, mislead people. This is what I want people to, you know, yeah, and that's the goal.
I hear say for I don't know how true it be, but I hear say the promoters when they do the show, when they put you on the bill or on the show, they can't give you like 20 or 30 tickets to go sell them, give people. How true it be? I don't know.
Me or some other people?
No, like artists.
You
like
hear
if,
artists?
Yes.
No,
artists in
me.
general,
I
for
never.
here, for Europe or I don't know.
I never
if
hear
Europe
some.
or something.
I never hear some before. For me, everyone who comes to me, you know, sometimes, you know, they go through my team, and then we talk business. But you know, there are certain people that also goes beyond business. And that one, yet still, we sit down as a team and we plan how to, you know, catch up with it. And then at the end of the day, is being delivered. But then the worst thing I know is, you know, I've realized some promoters take money from performing artists before they get a stage, which I see to be wrong. Because once you are an artist, you are there to represent value. So if you can't work to be noticed, or if you know you stand for the truth, you don't have to pay to put the truth outside.
Understand.
You don't have to pay to, like we being with, you know, NYB Media in this kind of space.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to force us to come and see what I have. But once we got here, we got to see that, you know, yeah, you have powerful machines
Yes,
everywhere.
the equipment we did.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's it. So if you know you're original, you don't force people to, you know, accept you.
Yeah.
You just do you. Just do you. Because in this life, everything is with time. If you don't know how to wait on your turn, you end up doing something silly, and excuse my word, but then you end up doing something you shouldn't do, and then in the later part, you're going to regret. And these things does not clean from your life, you understand? So I will urge all of them just to believe in themselves. You know, self-confidence is one thing that every artist, you have to build. Build your self-esteem so high. It's not to be arrogant, but then, you know, you have to see yourself. Put yourself first. If you are not there, work towards it. Respect people, but don't put dent on your value. You understand? Because the value is the coin. So make sure you don't put yourself in, a messy situation to just chase clout. That's what I want to say.
So I hear. So as you dey talk about change, I dey see say, like, what change do you want in the music industry? Be it in Belgium, because in Hamburg. You did Hamburg first. So be it in Hamburg and be it Ghana or all around the world.
All around the world.
Ghana music industry.
Yeah, the change I would love to see is, I would love to see artists, being able to, tell their own kind of stories. They should make, music sound real so that people can fall in love with it. That's the only key. Maybe you could do it. Don't expect that you have to blow just in a day. There are people who blew and we went to do cross-check in their works. We got to see that, in 2005, he was doing this kind of song. He's very good. Just keep doing you. Trust me, just one day. I want artists to be able to, take care of their own stuffs, not being under certain conditions which presses them in the way they can't even do nothing. That is the change I want to see. So people should work towards, being independent on their own self, building some kind of team that can push them and not ending up in something that, they would later regret. Yeah, that's the change I want to see. And also to promoters, event organizers, all the industry personnel, I don't want to see that there's favoritism somewhere. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. That's what I want to say. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. It's not that you have problem with people and then you don't want to involve them into a business which knows the business fits them. We don't do it like that. If you do it like that, nature will also punish you in a way you don't like. You understand? So let's do the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back to Convo Unplugged. My name be Posse G. As I talk already today, we did Germany, Hamburg. If you dey watch me, this program is sponsored by NYB Multimedia, where they did Hamburg. If they need anything about multimedia, Charlie, if I contact them. Me, today I reach here, what I see for NYB Multimedia, Charlie, bust my mind,
This is Convo Unplugged.